I have this issue, and I'm going to try to demonstrate this pretty quickly here. I got this Blazor app. It's running in debug mode right now, and I'm just going to show you that I can take this. We got a list of projects here, and I'm going to hit edit, and I'll just put some exclamation points after this. I'm going to hit update. Now that hits my first breakpoint at this API repository, and you can see that it's getting the ID and name are the only two values that it needs to do an update. So I'm going to hit continue. The next breakpoint it hits is the API controller, and it's passing in that project object. There it is, the ID and name, and I'm going to hit continue, and it updated just fine. I'm going to set it back to what it was before and continue, and it updates. So here's my problem. I go to the next level down. A project has a bunch of these, what we call threads, and I'm just going to hit this fake one. I just made it. I inserted it. I'm going to hit another fake, and I'm going to hit update, and it hits the same exact API repository update async breakpoint that I had. And you can see that I'm passing in this thread. It has an ID. It has a value of true for if it's active or not. It has a name. You can see my exclamation points. The project ID is passed in. And so that's all it should be. I also have in my tracking thread a breakpoint set the same place where I had the project. But when I hit go to the next line, it doesn't go to my API. It actually fails. So you see my result is a bad request. It's a 400. I don't understand how it's using the same API repository, generic repository, and it looks like everything's good that I need to update, but it never finds my update in my specific controller for that entity that it's trying to update. It's a tracking thread. The project one works great. This one does not. And I'm at a loss. So I will put a link to the GitHub repository where this is all hosted. And hopefully this is just me being a dumbass, and it'll be an easy thing to solve, but I'll keep my fingers crossed. Thanks for any help in advance.